My crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm here to show you a little bit of progress on the Halloween and fall journals, and also work on pockets for the inside of the cover of those journals. So let me show you real quick. This is, I showed you this little, it's actually a vintage coffee mug holder that I picked up at, you can see it, it's covered with tassels, but the coffee mug holder that I picked up at Goodwill a week or so ago, and I said I might use it. I didn't really have room for it in my coffee center, or I would probably use it there, but anyway, I ended up making all the tassels for these journals. I've got 6 tassels hanging here, and they're all ready, so I wanted to show you the goodness and fun tassels real quick that I have. I have 3 on each side. There's 6 journals I'm working on, and there's 1 fall one in here, then 6 Halloween. So lots of fun things on those. So those are ready to go as soon as I get the journals done. So let me put that out of the way. Thought you might enjoy seeing that. It's fun just having them hang here in my craft room. They're ready to go. So let's see. So what I said was we were going to use the scraps from the journals to make pockets for the journals. So I kind of have to figure out, because I want to use the scrap from the journal to make the pockets in the journal, because I made them all with double-sided cardstock from scrapbook collection kits, you know, from Echo Park. So I need to figure out if I have the scrap from this one. We'll do this one first. So let's see. Let's see. Yep, here's one. This one here. Let's see what's on the other side. It's very fallish. So I will use the other side if it goes with the journal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use this side. So we'll see. Like this, I could use. This I used on the back, but I could use it here. That would look cute. The plaid on this side. So anyway, let's see. I've got this one. Now let's see if I can find that one. I've got all, I cleaned up slightly here in my craft room so I could find things. Some of them I sliced them just to take up less room than this. I sliced off this part right here. So let's see. So that other little polka dotty one I'm looking for. No, so far. There's a piece of fabric mixed up in here. Okay. Did I not have any more of that polka dotty one? Let me see. So here's all the scrapbook paper right here. I have the stickers. I have the covers. I have 2 collection kits I'm using, but let me just make sure it didn't get caught up in here somewhere. And I will, if I don't like what I have going on, I will pull something from here that looks more Halloween. Like here's a bunch of pumpkins. That would be cute. And I can always use some of these if I need it. This is brown on either side, so I would like to cut these up. Do I have that polka dotty one? I should have it, but I don't see it here. Let me just make sure I'm not... Yeah, no. These are all 12 by 12 pieces. There are not any scraps in here. I already looked through this once and sorted it out, so... yes, I don't know what happened to it. I'll probably find it at a later date somewhere. Or maybe I used it on something. I don't know. So anyway, so we have this one. I would like to make a pocket in the front and the back, like a little library pocket. So let's go ahead and cut, let's see, I want the color. So I think I will, let me see it. This looks like it's about 4 inches. Oh, I'm using my ruler in the other room, so I'll just have to go with it. So let me go ahead and cut this off here. I've got this branding strip that's making it too long. Let me cut that off here. Yeah, this definitely says Echo Park on the bottom, if you're wondering. This was from the Happy Fall collection kit. And I want to cut, let's see, I want to cut this off right here, a nice even straight. This is straight because this was the original edge, and so let me cut a nice straight edge right here. And then I've got my corner rounder here, my glue, and these are just going to be simple library pockets. So I'm going to cut this off just like right here. Yes. Let me get this scrap out of here, or trash, not scrap. That's not a scrap, that's trash. Okay, so we're working with this piece. And then I need something to make the pocket. I'm going to go ahead around these corners here. So, just 1 second. Okay, I had to go check on my son's in the backyard playing with one of my other son's dogs that were dog sitting. So I heard noises and I'm like, what's happening out there? Okay, so I have the 2 sticker sheets on top here, so we can use those if we want to. Any of these that look, like they could be possibly Halloween-y. There's pumpkins and things on here. So, and then I'm looking right now for something to go with this. I rounded the corners. And so, let's see, we've got fall trees and this side, and so I want to make sure I save I want 4 fall type 12 by 12 scrapbook paper sheets for the fall journal that I'm going to be working on. So this doesn't even have to be Halloween or fall, but that looks cute with that. And this is very fall here. But I have plenty of very fall ones to use, so I'm going to put this down as a possibility. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I do like these polka dots too. This side is foxes. I actually like that one better on here. The foxes, I don't know. I think they're more fall than Halloween. So, I hate to go through all of these, but this one's says fall, happy fall, thankful, bless, and then that's too dark. So, let's see. A couple more. This one, pumpkins, kisses. This could be a possibility. But I don't know if I like it. I like this one better. And here's pumpkins. Oh, this is a definite possibility. I might just go with this one, actually. And then it would already be decorated. And this is cut aparts. And then here's this one. Oh no, this one could be something. A piece of this. Although I don't know if I like it with that plaid. This one, oh, this one's pumpkins too. Let's see how I like this one. Well, I kind of like that one. It has the same green in it. These pumpkins have that same green in it. I think I like this one better than this one. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one. Yes, this will be our Halloween one that we use if we need it. Trying to see if there's any others like that. Well, there's that one other pumpkin I just showed you, and we've got plenty of things like this. A couple of things like that can be for fall or Halloween. And this one's leaves and cut aparts. Okay. Now I've got my stickers on the bottom. After I look through all those, let me put it back on the top. Okay, so we're going to go with this. And so here, this is a pocket that's going to be, we'll use that on something else. We still got to do a pocket for here, but we're going to go ahead and do this one. So I want it to be like, about like that. So let me see. I might make a couple of marks on here. I can see I don't want to waste my paper here by cutting too much of it. Let me find a pen real quick. So I'm going to cut right there and right here. See if I can cut that for a pocket for this. And I'm going to cut it with, try to cut most of it with my, so I get a nice straight line with my paper cutter. So, got my branding strip on there. I'm still doing it though. So I got to cut right down. I'm not going to cut all the way down. I'm just going to cut like almost all the way down. Okay. And then I'll cut the rest with my scissors. All right, so this side the branding strip doesn't get in the way. Okay, so about right there. I'm going to cut right on that line. And it's down here. Here's my cut right there. Almost can't see it when I put it down. Okay, I'm probably pretty much there. I just had to have to do that, or else my lines will be, you know, if I try to cut it with my scissors, it won't be straight. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, so gotta do what you gotta do, right? Some people might be good at cutting straight lines, and some people are not. And then, you know, they might be good at some things, and, you know, everybody has their things that they're good at, so cutting straight lines is not one of mine. So, all right, so then we're going to use this side. I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on the top of the pocket. So it's both two cardstock pieces, and I'm going to put some glue on the back. And glue these down. So I'm going to use, since it's cardstock, some nice strong Fabri-Tac. It seemed like the edge of these were barely sticking over, so I'm going to put the glue just inside the edge so I don't get glue outside of the edge. So just like that. Glue that down. So I think that's really pretty. I think that worked out really well. See the greens? These two greens. This one's like the exact color, pretty much. Maybe slightly darker. And then this is a slightly lighter of that same color. Let me see if these are even on the back here. I feel like it's crooked. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can glue it down onto the inside here. So I'm going to glue it all the way down. So just glue all around. And then we'll do a back pocket. And I'm going to do this to all the journals that don't have, like two of the ones I'm making out of actual books. These were, you know, we made out of books, but they used to be cardstock books, and now we're made them into hardcovers. But the ones that were already hardcovers, those already had their own pretty paper inside the cover, so I don't want to cover those up, so I'm not going to put pockets inside of those covers. That's really, I love it. Okay, now, so I can find a contrasting, probably green to this one. Let me look again. So I still have the pumpkin right here. So we may be able to use this pumpkin again if I can find a green. Did I see a green? I think I did see a green. I don't remember what was on the other side of it, but let me look. Let me flip through here real quick and see see what I saw. Let's see what I saw. Oh, here it is. It's on the bottom, almost the bottom of this pile that I just showed you. Oh, there's two of them. There's this one. Oh, yeah, I don't mind using this because I have too many cut aparts, so I don't mind not using those. So that goes, I think, nicely. And this one is another green, but actually, this one, being that it's checkerboard, well, it would probably go, but I think this one goes better. Let's see how the pumpkins go with this one, because then we have we'll have a different, contrasting green with each one. But both of them will have the pumpkin pockets, which I think is not perfect. It's perfect. So I'm going to try to make this about the same size. Let me do it on the back because that will be covered up. If I make a mark back here, no one will ever know it was there. So let me try to get a pocket about the same size right here. So I don't have my ruler. I left it. I'm have my ruler in the other room because I'm listing some things in my Etsy. I used to have an Etsy shop. I have eBay now, but I hate when I say Etsy and it's, I know it's not Etsy, it just pops out. But yeah, in my eBay shop, I have an eBay shop, and it is a shop. I pay to have a shop on eBay. So anyway, I'm listing some things if you want to. I'm gonna do a video about what I've listed, but in the meantime, if you want to check it out, see what I have listed. That looks too wide. It is too wide. What? What did I measure? You know what? I cut in the wrong spot. There's a mark on here, but it's just the paper. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, there's a mark on here, but it's just a color on the paper. It wasn't my pen mark. There we go. Nope, that's right. That's right. Okay, now I need the length. So I want these to be the same, like pretty much size as much as possible. I can see the mark on this one. I put it on white. That it was a wood color here, and it has little flecks in it. So I thought I was cutting on the mark, and I was cutting on one of the little flecks in the wood grain here. So, yeah, that's what happened. All right, so now we're going to round our corners, and then we're going to do our little pumpkin pocket again. So this will go here, pumpkin pocket, and I want that to be the same size. So let's see, how can I do that? It worked out so well last time. So here, and I do love the back side of this too, so that's one reason I want to be careful. I don't want to, I want to be able to use some of this because this, I actually love this. And orange, I know some people, I've heard people say they don't like orange, but I love orange, and so I think that's one reason why I love Halloween, because I get to use all the orange I want, you know what I mean? It's just like orange perfection, orange galore, orange jackpot for Halloween. So, yeah, it's such, yellow is one of my favorite, they're all my favorite colors, but I love, turquoise and aquas on blues and stuff, but I also love yellows and oranges. So yeah, I always have. When I was a teenager, a young teenager. So I'm trying to think of how old I was. I think I was definitely a teenager. I just don't know exactly how old I was. My mom asked me what they were gonna paint my parents were gonna paint my room, and for some reason, I don't know if I wanted it painted or they were just wanting to paint the rooms. They asked me what color I wanted my room painted, and I said yellow. I had a yellow room when I was a teenager. So it wasn't like a, bright neon yellow. It was a gentle, kind of buttery yellow, and I love that color. I still do. I have it in my bedroom now. My master bedroom is a buttery yellow. It's like, it's a neutral color, so like everything goes with it. If you want a color that's not beige or, gray or white, buttery yellow is a good neutral color. No, that wouldn't go. I think, anyway. So, yeah. But, yeah. Yellow. Oh, did you see what I just did? Oh, my word. Let's do something with this. What am I going to do with this now? I put put glue all over. Oh my word. Let's see, I can make this into a journaling card or something. I need to put it on some white. Let me grab a piece of white. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Hold on. Hold on, I got white cardstock right here. Oh my word. Whew. Alright, I got white cardstock. Here's a piece right here. Oh my word. Now I gotta cut another piece. Well, you know what I could do? Yeah, that'll work. I'll just cut this out and still use it. It'll just be extra thick. I know you were saying that, right? You can still use it, Sheree. Just glue it down to something. I heard you. Okay, we're doing it. Who said it? Mardell, did you say that? Somebody did. Maria? Alright, if I can see what I'm cutting, that would be good. I'm trying not to cut my into my pocket. Yeah, there you go. If you've ever done that or never done that, and then you do it in the future, here's your fix. Just glue it down to some plain cardstock that you don't mind, you know, wasting, or not wasting, but covering up. So, and you still can use it. And I just have to be more careful this time as I put my glue down. So, again, it's sticking. Does it stick out like the other one? Yeah. So, glue just inside here. And here. You know what? I don't think I put glue on the bottom of that one. But I'm going to put glue on the bottom of this one. I've had so much fun with these journals and all my Halloween stuff. I'm trying to, I got it all out and then made a big mess, so I'm trying to organize it as I use it and go through it. And like, you know, I used all the Halloween beads and things like that, so I put them in a certain spot. So, you know, if I need them again, or, there we go, we fixed it. Let's see. See, all fixed. This one, did I put glue? No, I didn't put glue on the bottom. That was like a belly band. Oh my word. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like I get tired of, I like the 3x4 cut aparts, but the 4x6s, I kind of get tired of trying to figure out what to do with those. So if I can use them, use the other side like this, that's perfect for me anyway. I would rather do that than have like all those 4x6 cut aparts that I really don't want. So, but I love the 3x4s. I love journaling cards that are 3x4. I have, you know, a lot in my stash. But I do try to use them in different ways. Okay, there we go. Got both pumpkins, contrasting colors. So that one, I'm looking for the pages. Here they are. That one is done. Shall we do one more on video? And I'll try not to make so many mistakes, right? So that was the witch one. Let's do, trying to see what papers, okay, yeah, let's do this one. I think the other two have oranges. The two Mickeys have oranges, and Clifford has red inside of him. And then the other two are the books that don't need it. So, alright, so let's see. This we have, let me find my scraps from these two. So we've got the light orange, which is right here. Checkerboard. This piece has this on the other side. I think I could use that, at least for a pocket. And then, let me find this one. I should have another piece of this somewhere too. This one has fall leaves. So I could do the opposite. I could put this one over here. This one over here. Yeah, I think that would work. But they're not long, so I'll have to do it this way. Yeah, these are not directional, so I can do it this way, definitely. Let's get started and cut off let me cut off the branding strip so I can see what I have to work with here. And I think I have another piece of this. Like I said, I cut off the other piece that was sticking off on some of these so I could try to get organized. Yeah, I was talking about my beads. Or I organized my beads because I made the tassels, and so then I picked up all that stuff and put it in a certain spot here. So it was kind of put away until I need it again. Actually, I put it in my rolling cart if you want to know, in one of the baskets, like empty baskets I have in there. And I also have in that same basket with the beads I have. Oh, wait, where are the beads? I think I put the beads in there, and I put the ribbons in there too. And then I put all the ephemera I made in that same basket, so I have all that stuff together, and I can kind of look at it and see it. Okay, so this one's going here, this one's going here, and we only need about this much right here. Let me get my pen out again. So I'm going to put it about up to, let me look at this real good here. So about up to there. Let me turn it over and put a mark right here. I'll put a nice big mark so I could see it. I'll go ahead and cut it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use these. This is very fall, and I'd rather it be more Halloween. So corner rounder, get this piece ready, and then before I cut, let me go ahead and cut this one and use this as my template so I don't have to make any marks. Okay. Like this. Maybe this one, if we go fast enough in this one, I can maybe make another one with you. Okay, because now I kind of had to figure out the size and stuff on that first one and go through the papers and kind of make a decision as to whether I wanted to use the fall papers in here. Okay, so this one's going here, this one's going here. Corner rounder, and now I need a pocket. So, well, let's do this. Let's put this one, let me see how this would look. I think that would look cute. That would definitely look cute. Definitely. Okay. So we're going to cut this about, might as well cut it even with the lines here. So about right there. Pull it up a tiny sliver. So that's going to be a pocket. I've got some branding on. Is that wide enough? I am going to have to make a mark to make sure I don't make this too, make it the wrong size. I can barely see that because I had to make the mark on a brown leaf right there, but I think I can see it. Okay. So that will go here, and we'll round those corners. More than one way to do things, right? That looks really cute, and that's going to go over here. And then we'll do the same thing with this. Let's see which way we need to do it. This way. We'll do it about like that. So a mark. Oh good, there's some white here. To make a mark on the white. Cut it there for the width. And then we need whoops. About right there for the length. About right there. Okay. This one's going a lot faster, right? I was thinking, I was kind of thinking I might use some of the fall, but then when I came right down to it just now, I said no, I don't want that. I want the Halloween to be as Halloween as possible. So this is how I'm going to do it, and keep the leaves. I mean, pumpkins are fine for this, but the leaves and acorns, I want that should go in the fall journal. So some glue. This time I'll put some on the bottom of this one here, and then this is. I think this is really cute combination here of colors. Yes, we'll glue that down a second. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got it upside down. I was going to say I didn't around the corners yet. I thought I did. Okay, paying attention. I'm not going to put glue all over it this time. That took a little bit of time to fix that mistake, didn't it? But it worked out well. Okay, so we'll look at our stickers real quick before we move on to the next one. And now I need glue on the back. I don't want to get any glue on the front here. No, we're good. Okay, glue on the back of these. I'm excited now because these are looking so cute. What time is it? Oh, I wonder if my son was just here. I wonder if he closed up the chickens. He hasn't moved the chickens. He wants to build a new chicken coop. You know, I told you he moved out. Him and his wife moved out into their new place. And he's going to build a chicken coop. One of the many things he wants to do. So, but the chickens are still here at the moment, which I'm going to miss them. I really like. I loved my chickens when we had chickens, and they're just fun to see in the yard, just kind of, you know, clucking around, and you hear them in their, you know, coop laying their eggs. They make all kind of racket when they're laying an egg. And it's just nice seeing them out in the yard and enjoying the bugs. And I brought him some, I had a cantaloupe last night. And I brought the, you know, the shell, whatever you want to call it, the skin with, you know, the rind inside and all the gooky part and the seeds. I brought that all out there last night for the chickens. And, oh, they loved it. You could just tell. And it's fun seeing them enjoy that. And when I go out there, they follow me around like little puppy dogs or something. So I enjoy them. I'm going to miss them when they go live at his house. Okay, so that, and then the stickers. So let me move all my scraps over here. My white cardstock that I had to get out. And, well, I'm just making all kind of scraps here now. I used 2 more 12 by 12s. Okay, and I buried my stickers again. Keep burying my stickers. Okay, now I'm going to see what's on here that could be used for Halloween. So we've got the darker orange and this checkerboard. We can put a sticker here and a sticker here. Let's see what we have, though, if there's anything we can use. These are very fallish, but I like this one here with the pumpkin and a little, there's some fall leaves underneath, but I think that one would work. Here's a little one here. You know, pumpkin sticker, round pumpkin sticker. Let's see. This actually would be cute. The green truck with the pumpkins in it. I think that one, let me look. Well, the other one, wait a minute, we didn't decorate the other one. Do we need to decorate that one? Oh, that one had pumpkins on it, so we can't decorate that. Well, we can, but we're not going to decorate that one. All right, so I was thinking, do I need to use this in that other one that the other pockets we just did, but no, they have pumpkins on them, so I'm going to pull this off and see if it'll fit on one of these. Yeah, it'll fit. It stands out more on, well, I like it on this one. I think I like it on this one. I'm going to put this one here. These are new, these are not old. I haven't had these collection kits very long, so these are nice and sticky. Okay, there's one. Now the other, this one, This one, oh, this is cute right here. Let's see. I mean, the little orange, that little tree right there is cute. There's a little pumpkin there. I want something a little bigger though. So what's the biggest thing? This or, well, this is a little bit wider than this. So let's pull this one off and see what it looks like. I think this is going to be cute here. Actually, it might look really perfect. Could put it, no, I think it looks good right in the middle. Let me make sure that is the middle. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty. There we go, we did it. Another one done. And so that's the witch and the Mickey with the, that was the Mickey with the little pumpkin in the middle. We've got Clifford and the other Mickey one. So this one had the red inside. And so let's see my 2 red scraps. I got a soda here. Today, Diet Sundrop. I always show you what I'm drinking. I don't know why. You're probably not interested, but I do show it to you anyway, right? Okay, we're looking for the red scraps. None of those. I gotta look on both sides to make sure, right? Oh, these little pieces now that I just made. Where are my red scraps? I have a feeling this might be one here. Yep, that's that one. Now this one, is it this one? Yes, okay. So what do they both have on either side? Since I'm not liking the leaves for the Halloween journals. Oh, this one would be good. Because this does have leaves on it. So this side would actually be good. Of this one is just flowers. So I like that. Which one is this? This is Clifford. Yeah, this will be the background. Let's see. And this is non-directional, so I can use this wider piece. Let me cut this off here. Nice straight line. Okay. And we'll put that over there for the moment. Yeah, this will look good on, well, I only have, actually I can use this in both. I can use it on both front and back, and then we'll find something for the pocket. Let's get that branding strip off of there and get our length. So this is one piece too long now, so we need to cut it off about right here. Can I make a mark on there? Yeah, I can see that. It was dark, so I didn't know if I was going to be able to see it, but no problem. It's a black pen, so. Alright, so there's one. This one will be a little thinner, but that's okay, because I think it's going to be nice to have that on both of these. In fact, let's tell you something. I think I might put these are the ones that are the same length. I think I might put this thicker one back here and a thinner one up here. That's what I want to do. Alright, and then corner rounder. I'm anxious to see what paper I'm going to put over this, right? Are you anxious? What I'm going to use for a pocket? I have no idea. There's yellows, little kind of golden, you know, kind of rust, burgundy greens. So, oh, you know what? Green. Wonder, let me look at my greens. That would be cute on both of these. I like this. We're going to go with it. I have 2 pieces of that now. Let's see. Is either one the proper... Oh, that's the exact width of this one. And I have to cut a little sliver off for that one. Okay, so that's what we're going to go with, because I like it. We're not going to hesitate. Okay, so this one here. I can't believe that's pretty much the exact... So I'm going to cut it right here, right under that line. since this has lines on it. And then cut another piece for the front pocket. I want to cut it on a line again though, even though it'll be a little bit bigger. But, you know, it will look better. Let's cut on an even line there, I think. And so this one, actually, I think I'll put the bigger one here and put this one over here. Around the corners. And we can put a little sticker on here too. And this one I need to cut off a sliver. It's a little bit too wide. So let me do that. Let me cut it. Let me get it straight here. I got it a little crooked. There we go. Around our corners. And glue these down. Let's see how we did. Yep, that looks good. Whoops. Wrong side. Don't let me do that. Don't let me glue it the wrong side down. That would not be good. Make sure I put the glue in the right spots. Yeah, oh, my point about talking with about the chickens was I wonder if he closed up the chickens because he was just here. And I've been closing up the chickens. If he doesn't do it, I close them up at 8:15. That's when they go in. On their own, they go in the coop at 8:15. They go in when it gets dark, is what they do. So as it gets dark earlier and earlier, they were going in like 9, and now it's getting dark at 8:15. So now they go in at 8:15. So I close them up at 8:15. So I like to close them up right away. They're in there. Might as well close them up and keep them safe, right? Yes. So then I'm watching my son's, dogs, and the husky. He gets a little freaky with the chickens when they're out. So after I close them up at 8:15, I can let him out for the final time of the night because the chickens are closed out and he doesn't have the chickens to freak out over. And he doesn't totally freak out, but he's like about 50%, like from a scale from 1 to 100, about 50% freak out. If that makes sense. So he's not totally all, crazy, but he's a little he's very interested in them. A little too interested, you know what I mean? Like if he got a hold of one, they're in a separate fenced-in area, so he can't get a hold of them. Plus he can't get that far. Yeah, he can't get that far from where I let him out. But if he ever did get a hold of one, that would be the end of the chicken because, yeah, I don't know what he would do. He's, like I said, he's a little too interested in them. And the other dog that I'm watching on my son, she's not interested at all. She doesn't even look over there or pay any attention to him. She's just like, whatever, chickens, who cares? Whatever, they're big birds, whatever they are, I don't care about them. But he's very interested, the husky. So I have to watch him. I don't want him to, I just watch him because I feel better, he's not going to get over there, I know, but I just feel better watching him, so, and I don't leave him out there. I'll leave her out there, and she's fine. She just lays down out on the deck, and gets some fresh air, but he just is totally staring at them and kind of like a little freaky, so there we go. Another one done. I'll do the last one off video because this video is probably getting kind of long, but let's look for, we looked on one sticker sheet. Let's look on the other sticker sheet and see if there's anything that we like for, there's the one pumpkin on the other one that with the circular little piece around it. So that's a possibility. And I'm trying to see if there's any, and that one there, that one there too. So let's see if there's anything in here on this one real quick. This says, in all things give thanks. I mean, that I don't know. Pumpkin spice everything nice. This one's even more fall than that one though, but there's some flowers. That would actually kind of match the flowers on the, let's try that. I like that. And here's a little flower too here too, because there's flowers on here, you know. That might be perfect. Let's put a little flower to match the flowers up there. Yeah, I like that. Looks like it was meant to be. Okay, so that's there, and then there's a couple little flowers on here, like 1, 2, 3. Any more flowers? There's some down here, so let's just gather up a few of those and put them. Let's see, let's get this biggest. This is a big one, so we'll get that one. Can you see okay? Let me move this over. So I'm going to put this one here. And then let's get 2 more. So this has a red and yellow flowers, basically maybe like a little orangey one. So we've got kind of a red one there. And let's get this one because it's the same color as those flowers. So we'll put that on here. And then, oh, here's like an orangey one. Good, good, good. That's perfect. There we go. All right, another one done. I'm just really surprised at how well that worked out. We just kind of, you know, went with the flow and see what happened, and that's what happened. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this Mickey one. Which one? This one here I'll do off video. This one has oranges in it. So we'll see what happens with that, and I will be back to you with the next steps. I'll see you in the next videos. Have a great day.